Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel with us again. So you guys, I know, 2 Romanian dishes, 2 delicious videos in the same week. Yes girl, yes, why not? So today you guys, I'm going to make the most, I think the simplest and the most easiest cake in the entire world. Like this cake, it's so freaking easy and you don't need to work a lot and you don't need to bake it, and the ingredients are so simple and easy. Well, not easy, but like, yeah, the ingredients are like very out there, very easy and fast to have them, and doesn't require a lot of thinking. So today you guys, I'm going to make a biscuit cake. I have done this before many times, and actually it was one of the first cake that I actually made. Usually when you say cake, it's involving some baking, but this time we are calling it cake and we are not baking it. This cake, it was one of the first cakes that I make just because it's very easy. And on top of that, if you guys don't know, and I don't think I said it before, I love pudding. Like pudding, I just love pudding. And it doesn't matter, it's vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, raspberry, whatever it's called. I actually don't even know if I ever saw like raspberry pudding. We're not talking about the pudding, that's different stuff. But since I love that much pudding, and this cake is made with pudding, the main ingredient, if I may say so, yay. It's very easy to make, you don't need a lot of ingredients, and on top of that, and it's very easy to obtain them, so what else can we ask for? Usually in Romania, during the weekend, we are making something sweet. At least in my household, that was like something that you need to do. You guys saw when I've been to Romania, in our household, like making sweets, it's something very normal and we are doing very often just because we really enjoy sweets and we make them, and usually when we make them, they are like nice and good, so we are making them very often. But Sundays, weekends in general, yes. So this, it was very quick. If you have a busy Saturday or a busy Sunday, it was a very easy recipe to make and just have that something sweet that you need and crave for. So you guys, when I made the cremesh, the Romanian cremesh recipe, I have struggled to find the pudding, the Dr. Oetker pudding, this one. This Dr. Oetker in Romania is a little bit famous, if I can call it like that, when it comes to dessert, but not like actually dessert. All the ingredients that you need for dessert, so they have a lot of good stuff, and I grew up eating this type of pudding from Dr. Oetker. It was a little bit of struggle, I didn't find it for a long time in Dubai, and now it pops everywhere. I don't know, I put it in the universe, and the universe like, okay, we should put some Dr. Oetker pudding there in Dubai, like ingredients, just for this girl to shut up. So I have the Dr. Oetker pudding, and of course I have the vanilla. And girls, I found the cocoa one. So they've been like chocolate pudding, but they was like chocolate chips, and for this type of recipe I want just the simple one. Also, they changed the stuff because I bought the milk, and before, when I made the pudding back in Romania, of course they didn't have any sugar inside. Now they put the sugar inside, you don't need to add any more sugar, and on top of that you need more milk, so they make like basically the packaging bigger, they put more product in. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently there is, because you need 750 ml of milk for one of the puddings, and before we are actually making it only with 500 ml, so I think that's a good thing. Of course, I didn't read the instructions in the shop. If you see a product that you used before, you are like, I know how to do it, I got this. And then when I reach home, why I'm telling you this is just because I bought 2 of each. It's like, the pudding, I will have more, I will eat it, and so on. So I bought 2 of the packaging, but of course I'm going to use only 1 of each because I'm not going to make a big cake. Of course, if you have more people, for us it's just Nader and myself, so we're just going to have 3-4 pieces, and that will be enough. Of course, if you like pudding as much as I do and you want to make a bigger cake, go ahead girl, do 2, 3, 4 puddings. Doesn't matter. If you have only vanilla or chocolate or cocoa, just do it 1 flavor. Usually we are making it either vanilla, either cocoa, but today I was like, I want to make it both, why not? I did make it both before and it was very delicious, but if you want to make it only 1 flavor, or if it's even easier for you, it's also good. So I have the pudding biscuits I'm using. I don't know which company is this. I think Petryna, but all the biscuits, they are coming like this, like the regular biscuits. You can use them, they're actually very nice. I just used this one, and I have actually 5 packets because I brought it in like sale packaging, so they come 5, but around 2 of them I'm going to use for today because I want to make only 4 layers of biscuits. So you can go with the layers as much as you want, as much as if your pudding it doesn't go in the same direction that you want to go, like the pudding it's a little bit runny, you can actually make it like in the crystal tray, something like this. You can actually put in this type of trays as well and they will not move, but for me I want to do it like a fancy biscuit cake, you know, so I'm not going to use this type of tray today. But if you want, you can use it. If it's the first time that you make it, you can use it and it will not like be wobbly and it will go everywhere. It will be nice and you can actually store it very well in the fridge if you don't have a lot of space, or I don't know, there's a lot of other reasons that, I don't know girl, you think about it, you know, you'd make the decision. And I was telling you about the tray because for me I'm going to prepare it here on this one. So I actually opened one of the biscuits because I didn't know if they will like properly fit, so something like that. So I opened one of the biscuits packaging and I just put them here on the tray and we'll see how it's going to work. But even though it's a biscuit cake, very simple, very easy, the ingredients very easy to obtain, like I said many times till now, we can make it fancier, you know, definitely. And also this is optional, you can actually put like a layer of pudding on top and it will look very nice, delicious and everything, but I really like to have it with whipping cream. You guys know I love whipping cream so much, so I'm going to use the whipping cream. I have here this whipping cream that I usually use. There was I took it down from the fridge, so there's like some splashing on my face, so I use this type of whipping cream. It's very good, it's very nice, it's very delicious. You can decorate as you wish, as you want. There's no rules. And also you're going to need some chocolate. I have chocolate but it's there, I forgot to take it out, and you're going to put it on top a little bit just to give them like to be more fancy. Okay, let's make this cake. First up, we're gonna start in making the pudding. One more thing, you can put the pudding cold, you can put the pudding hot, but it's better to be a little bit hot, just because if it's cold it would be like harder to spread. If it's hot or even warm, it will be way better to spread on the biscuits. Oh my god, way too much talking, you know, let's not do this. So the pudding is done, but this, the vanilla one, the way that you see it in the camera, it's white, it's not like vanilla color, like yellowishy, like yellowish. It's still okay, but doesn't taste like before. A lot of things has changed, a lot of them. Let's start with the biscuits. I have here, as you may see, my tray, and we're gonna start with the biscuits and just put them as best as we can. You can like rip them apart if you need in some of the corners, same like tiramisu. Oh, you know, this is actually like a little bit like tiramisu, because tiramisu you use the lady fingers and then you use the cream with the mascarpone, so this one is even easier. Okay, something like that. Going to start with the vanilla pudding. Kind of need a bigger tool because this is still warm. You can put a thinner layer if you want, but I like the pudding like I said, so I'm going for it. So nice. Love the pudding. Okay guys, so basically I finished. In the end I put 5 layers of biscuits, and I still have, and I have here all these like small parts because I wanted to make like perfect, so I just cut the small pieces, the biscuits, just to put everything like in the pot, so it will be like nice layers. Also I put here on top this very thin layer of pudding, just because it will go very nice with the whipping cream. But you don't need to put any layers here. You can just add directly the whipping cream, or you can just keep it and just leave it like that. It will be very nice. I put a lot of pudding because, you know, I like pudding. So here on the sides doesn't look very nice, but it's a little bit wobbly, but it's okay. I'm going to put it in the fridge for the moment, and then I'm going to do whipping cream, and I'm going to put the whipping cream on top. We'll see on the sides, but on the sides I don't think I'm going to add any whipping cream. We'll see. But at the moment we're gonna put it in the fridge. Looks very nice. I really like how it turned out. And with the pudding, of course, it's cooling down very fast, so you have to be fast as well, but doesn't matter. It's okay, because even on the layers, as soon as you put more and more layers, if you decided to do it like this, it will not fall down, just because the pudding, when you put it's getting colder, so it will harden, so it will not go anywhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is the cake for the moment, so in the fridge goes. So like I said, for the biscuits, here I have all this stuff that I'm not going to use basically, but I'm just going to show you here on the plate. So whatever, if you need like a small piece of the biscuit or only halves, because of course the trays, they are not like made for this type of cakes, and you can put like directly the biscuits in. So for the biscuits, if you want to do it like on the half like this, you just go, doesn't go as you plan every time. You just need to keep practice, but try to do it like in the, you see, doesn't go as we want. Try to do it like far away, not in the middle, far away that you can, you see. And of course it's not the same size that you want. So of course the biscuits are quite cheap, and you can like, if like I did, you can have a lot of leftovers. But even here you just do like that, and you just fix whatever you want the biscuits to be. So in my whipping cream, I'm just going to add some vanilla. This, you guys know that I'm crazy with vanilla. Just going to add, oh, a little bit more for a nice flavor. You guys, the whipping cream is so amazing. Look at that. It kind of got everywhere around the kitchen, but I cleaned it. So we have the whipping cream, a lot of whipping cream. I'm not going to use it all, but this time it turned out to be a lot of it. Then we have the cake, looking good. You see those sides? Doesn't matter. You can actually put whipping cream on the sides if you want, but I'm going to leave it that, and I'm just going to put some whipping cream on top. But looks good. I'm not going to do anything fancy or decorate it in I don't know which way. I'm just going to go with the whipping cream, and then just put the chocolate. Of course, if you want, or you need to, or I don't know, any other reasons, you can do like decorate everything. Like, I don't think I need to say it. And also, when you put the whipping cream on top, if your cake didn't rest enough and the pudding is still a little bit warm, because I don't think it will be hot, but a little bit warm, just give it time. Don't do it, because you know the whipping cream, it will melt and it would not look pretty. So now for the chocolate on top, I'm just going to use one of these pieces. I have this chocolate that I bought that is used usually for baking, but you can use which type of chocolate you want. You can use the ones that you eat basically, and mine it's milk chocolate, but you can use black chocolate as well. Depends on your taste. Of course, with the black chocolate, like the contrast, it will be way nicer. But I don't have dark chocolate at the moment. Most of the cakes in Romania, they are decorated like this. You just put some chocolate on top, that's all. We don't go very crazy when it comes to decorating. We are keeping it simple and nice. Alright you guys, so this is the cake. I'm just going to put it in the fridge for at least 1 hour, just so all the flavors will come around. Like I said, it's a little bit wobbly, don't worry, it will stay in the place. Of course, if you go too crazy with the layers of biscuit, then girl, sorry, you're on your own, but it will stay, don't worry. And I'm going to place it in the fridge just so that all the flavors will come together. But you can also cut it right now, it's not an issue. I just like to keep it there for at least 1 hour, so be right back. I can't wait any longer. It's not that wobbly anymore, you see? The pudding and everything come together and it's not that wobbly anymore. Weird Petryna again. Whoa, look at that. Girl, look at that yumminess right there. Whoa, nice. I definitely need to let it sit more because of the pudding, but can't wait to have it. So I put it back in the fridge. Of course, it needs a little bit more time. This depends on your pudding, depends on your biscuits, depends on so many other stuff, but I really wanted to have a bite. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Do you see it? Yes. 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 Yes, please. Are you freaking kidding me? This is so delicious. Okay, you guys, so the cake it's done. I think I told you everything that I wanted to tell you about making the cake and how is everything going with the cake. It's very easy to make, put together. It's very easy to obtain the ingredients and it's so delicious. It's not very sweet, it's just the right sweetness right there. I've told you before, you can skip the whipping cream, you can put more or less, you can be creative, or you can actually put it just some chocolate on top. Personally, I really like what filling gives the whipping cream to the entire cake, so I'm going with the whipping cream all the time. But it's so nice, it's so delicious and looks so good. Of course, I'm going to keep it more in the fridge because I live in Dubai, girl. Even though now it's not like entire summer till next month when the summer will be like here for good. No, I'm just joking, but it's still because of the temperatures and everything, and I need to keep it more in the fridge. But you guys know till now that, girl, when I'm making something, I'm excited and I wanted to taste it, and even more when it's a dessert, when it has a connection with my childhood. So I think you know the feeling. Yeah, for sure. So you guys, this is my biscuit cake, a very easy recipe to make and follow, to have something sweet in the house, and it's a cake. So it's a cake, doesn't matter, it's a cake. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. I don't know, should I put the recipe in the description? I will try to put what ingredients you need, because basically it depends on how many people are you making the cake for. It depends on your preferences as well. I know there are people that don't like vanilla, they don't like chocolate, they don't like whipping cream, they don't like biscuits, so many other stuff. If you don't like biscuits, well, I don't know, be creative. I don't know what to tell you. Because basically it's the main ingredient for the cake. But I don't know, I'm going to put just the ingredients maybe in the descriptions, just to be easy for you guys if you want to make it. But if you do, please let me know how it turned out, and if you made any changes that improves the cake, good for you. Share it with everyone, please. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. Thank you for your comments, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and comment if you haven't, and like this video. And I shall see you in my next one, maybe with another recipe, because I don't know, maybe. See you next time, guys. Bye. Stay safe out there.